This girl had the ability to foresee death. While sketching by the flowerbed, she suddenly frowned. Her left hand went out of control. She kept drawing, while darting her eyes around, as if searching for something. Just then, a man and a woman walked out of a shop. They caught her attention. Before they left her sight, she had already finished the drawing. Nervously, she handed the sketch to the man, then turned and walked away in silence. The couple glanced at the picture. Their faces froze in shock. At first, they thought it was just a prank, but as they passed a construction site, an accident struck. When the police arrived, they learned the man's death was exactly the same as in the girl's drawing. They quickly found the girl and asked how she could sketch the accident beforehand. The girl said she didn't know either, but when she saw the man, an image of his death automatically flashed in her mind. Anna wanted to dig deeper, but then the girl's father appeared, his eyes full of suspicion. He warned them not to drag his daughter into cruel experiments. Anna was left speechless. Seeing the terrified girl, she chose not to push further. Instead, she handed the father her card and quietly left. But she didn't expect. The girl later reached out on her own. This time, she showed Anna a strange drawing, a page covered in corpses. Anna was stunned. The girl explained what had happened. Not long ago, while riding a bus, her mind once again filled with strange visions. She opened her sketchbook, and her hand began to move on its own. Within seconds, she drew the face of a man who was about to die. She searched according to the sketch, and soon spotted a stone-faced man on the bus. But when she tore the page out, he had already gotten off. Time was running out. She shouted for the driver to stop, chased after the man with the drawing in hand. But despite her desperate efforts, she couldn't find him. That's why she decided to seek help from Anna, who was a police officer. This time, the accident could cause mass casualties. It immediately drew the attention of FBI agents. Using the sketch, they identified the potential victim and tracked down his home. But the man wasn't there. In fact, he hadn't shown up at work for a whole week. Out of options, they decided to scan the girl's brainwaves, hoping technology could uncover more clues. The doctor flipped the switch. A machine lit up in dazzling colors. Within seconds, the girl slipped into deep hypnosis. Images in her mind slowly began to surface. She was back on that same bus. Under the doctor's guidance, she saw the man again. But just as she was about to follow him off the bus, another vision appeared.